I'm going to preview the Baylor versus Stephen Austin women's volleyball match, and this will be played on September 19th at 6 p.m. Central Time. There's live stats as well as ESPN Plus. That's how you can view the game. So just an FYI on that, and I do not know where Baylor's going to be ranked. They did get a win over number 19 Ohio State, 3-2. And they're 5-4 overall. I would have to assume somewhere in the top 18 because of a top 19 win. And maybe, depending on results, maybe back in the top 15. We'll have to wait and see. And since I'm doing this ahead of time, I don't know. So, but I will say Stephen Austin is 11-2 on the season. However, they have not played as tough a schedule when compared to Baylor. If you think about it, they lost to South Alabama 3-1. They beat Jackson State 3-9. Tulane 3-1. Cal Poly 3-9. Nichols 3-9. Southern Miss 3-2. North Texas 3-2. Boise State 3-2. Northern Arizona. At Northern Arizona 3-9 win. They lost to Arizona State 3-9. Sam Houston 3-9. They won. Tulsa 3-1 win, and Ole Miss 3-1. Though they did make the NCAA tournament last year, so let's just toss that to the side here. And so, what are some players to keep an eye on? And I will put the stats as well as the roster in the description below, so y'all could see it. And granted, they don't really, yeah, now they show heights on the players. Okay, number 1, Aaliyah Dallas is a player to keep an eye on, and she is a 6-foot middle blocker that's a grad senior. 69 kills on 139 attempts with 22 errors, 14 digs, 48 blocks, but 3 of those are solo and 3 blocking errors. Now, Ariana Pagan, number 2, is another player to keep an eye on. And she's a 5'11" outside hitter that's a grad senior, so right off the bat, experience. 107 kills on 337 attempts with 44 errors, 9 assists, 8 service aces, 13 service errors, 10 receiving errors. 169 digs, 19 blocks, 1 of those is solo, 1 blocking error, 1 ball handling error. Now, Cameron Hill, number 4, is another player to keep an eye on. And she is a 5'10" outside hitter. That's a sophomore. So, 99 kills on 375 attempts with 55 errors, attacking errors. 6 assists, 9 service aces, 12 service errors, 12 receiving errors, the second most on the team. 139 digs, so 26 blocks, but 2 of those are solo and 1 blocking error. And the next player to keep on is Haley Hong, Hoang, number 7. And she is a 5'5" defensive specialist, and the only reason why I'm going to mention her is because the service aces and the service errors. She has 1 kill on 18 attempts with 1 attacking error, 60 assists, 13 service aces, 16 service errors, which is both are the most on the team. 19 receiving errors, the most on the team. Mind you, 224 digs, which is the most on the team. And that's it. The next player to keep an eye on is Isabella Ortiz, number 9. And she's a 6'1" middle blocker. 105 105 kills on 232 attempts with 32 attacking errors, 4 assists, 5 service aces, 13 service errors, 1 receiving error, 27 digs, 66 blocks. 8 of those are solo, 5 blocking errors, 2 ball handling errors. Go down for a bit here. Now number 12, Maddie Borque, Burque. I apologize if I butchered that name. Number 12. 5'10" setter that's a senior. 1 kill on 25 attempts with 1 attacking error. 233 assists, 12 service aces, 14 service errors, 75 digs. That's it. Okay, obviously the next player to keep an eye on is Elon Bradley. Ielan for the first name. I apologize if I butchered it or any of these names here. 6 foot, right side hitter. That is a senior. So yeah, as you can tell, a lot of seniors so far. 159 kills, which is the most on the team, and 355 attempts with 56 attacking errors, which is the most on the team. 2 assists, 31 digs, 48 blocks, 4 of those are solo, and 1 blocking error. The next player to keep an eye on is Tanisua Joseph, Tanishua. I apologize if I do that, butcher that name. Number 17. And she is a 6 foot middle blocker. That's a freshman. Okay, I'm about to get to the numbers here. I apologize for this delay. 78 kills on 202 attempts with 29 attacking errors, 3 assists, 33 digs, 27 blocks, 7 of those are solo, 1 ball handling error. Now, obviously, the next player to keep an eye on is Jaden Flynn, number 18. And she is a 5'8" setter. That's a sophomore. And she leads the team in assists, by the way. So, 5 kills on 22 attempts with 4 attacking errors, 284 assists, 12 service aces, 15 service errors, 110 digs. 1 block, which is assisted, by the way, and 4 ball handling errors. So, that's all the players you need to know. Obviously, you got to start strong in each set and be more consistent, because that seems to be a problem here, and especially that third set, for whatever reason, it hasn't gone your way a lot this year. You need to correct that going forward. Of course, you want to limit your errors across the board. Service, anything related to errors, or even like touching the net. You don't want that. So, obviously, you got to make adjustments on the fly in case. And of course, if they don't have an answer for something, keep on attacking it until they have an answer. And of course, you have to look at the film and try to take away the strengths. And you got to have good timing too, because you don't want to miss jump or anything. Of course, you got to have clean passing as well, because in order to get some kills, yeah, you got to have good some passing, like passing just to get to that point. And of course, it would also be huge to have some blocks on them, I would say. And of course, you don't want them to block you as much either. Of course, I would also try to attack some of those players with those receiving errors that have a lot of those. Like number 7, for example. And I get she has the most digs on the team, of course. But I'm just saying, you got to mix it up on the serving. Of course, you got to serve well. And of course, if there is a free ball, take advantage. And you got to dig every ball. You got to out hustle. You got to hustle really crazy, because I know sometimes it has to occur when there's like crazy rallies, and and it seems like you got the point lost when you had to do like a free ball to them, and somehow you could just absorb it. Of course, I would also say try to not have overpasses, and of course, if there's an overpass by the other team, you got to take advantage of it. You got to. So, and obviously, you got to correct what you did wrong in the last minute. And I know that match against Ohio State was a little bit crazy. You were up 2-0, and kind of let them come back a bit. But in that 5th set, Baylor took it up a notch. When you look at the stats, they only had like 1 attacking error, on 17 attempts, and 12 of those were kills. That's how good they can be. Baylor can be. So it's a matter of consistency. They just had a lot of attacking errors in that third set and errors in general, and you got to be better on side out on your serve. And of course, you want the side out for the opponent to not be as good as well. To not be as good. So yeah, that's just saying some things here, and of course you try to keep the momentum, and this is the last non-conference match to work on your. This should be a match where you should win, especially at home, before you go into conference play with BYU, in which likely you only have to play them once, unlike twice, unlike some people, like Texas, for example. They had to play BYU twice. So I would say don't overlook this match for BYU. You got to stay focused. You got to come out with energy and be consistent. And I know Ryan McGuire is trying to work on that. I know that he is. And it would be helpful to have more than one player to have double-digit kills. Obviously, you had 3 last match. Manuel Bimbembe, number 20, 12 kills on 17 attempts with 1 attacking error. They didn't have an answer for her at the very end of the match against Ohio State. And Elise McGee had a really good game. 19 kills on 49 attempts with only 8 attacking errors. Of course, you want to get a higher hitting percentage than the opponent. Attacking percentage. So that's just saying some stuff on this. And Kendall Stowers, they didn't have an answer at times. She had 16 kills last match. Of course, you want to variety it up, and I know Ali Check had a lot of attacking errors, and some of the 7 attacking errors last match, and 7 of those, and she only had 6 kills on 26 attempts. I know she didn't have a great game. Hopefully, she picks it up. But I'm going to say that she's a sophomore, and she's going to get better. I wouldn't worry about her. And Kendall Stowers is only a freshman. She had 16 kills on 42 attempts with only 6 attacking errors. That's pretty good. If you know what I mean. It's the truth. And you got to dig every ball you can. And I know you won that category, though. You got to decrease your receiving errors, and you had only last match, that's 29, 41, 47, 53 errors. You got to have to clean that up a little bit. But that's including blocking errors. Well, Ohio State had that's 29, 38, 43, 48 errors, so very similar number. You gotta stay hungry, and I know we're going to get better as the season progresses with more experience and continuity. So anyways, if you like this content, like and subscribe and see you guys later. 5 subscribers, we're on the road to it. Let's go. And yes, I'm saying 500 because now it's below that, 499. So let's get to 500. Then the next goal is 600. So just an FYI on that.